Welcome to our tutorial for the use of DYNA4 vehicle and environment simulation together with GNU as the execution environment. My name is Suzanne and I want to give you a brief general introduction to the possibilities to integrate DYNA4 into your GNU testing environment. After watching this tutorial, you will be able to prepare your own DYNA4 models for usage with GNU. With GNU's remaining bus simulation, you can use plenty of options to connect to your system under test, be it for software in the loop or hardware in the loop applications. But by extending GNU with DYNA4 vehicle and environment simulation, you will now be able to perform virtual test drives in a closed-loop setup with GNU. If you have not used DYNA4 before, I highly recommend you to watch our quick start guide for the basic usage of DYNA4 first. DYNA4 and GNU can work together in two operation modes. You can either use GNU as the execution master for your virtual test drives, where a compiled DYNA4 nodelay or DLL is integrated in GNU. In that case, you won't even need to open the DYNA4 Studio Base application during test execution. So, if you used GNU extensively before, you can simply stick to your workflows and keep using tools like vTest Studio or vVirtual Target. Alternatively, you can use DYNA4 Studio as the execution master, where DYNA4 controls the GNU simulation. This mode might be especially interesting for you when you do frequent model changes, single parameter changes, or use the DYNA4 task automation. Let me explain briefly how our licensing scheme accommodates these two operation modes. In case of using GNU as the execution master, you can choose just a single or few users for the authoring of DYNA4 content and equip only these users with DYNA4 Studio licenses. The users that execute the prepared content in GNU will only need DYNA4 Run licenses to do so. However, if you use DYNA4 Studio as the execution master, a DYNA4 Studio license will be necessary for the test execution. Depending on the models you use, you may need additional model block set licenses and the respective DYNA4 Run options. If you have any questions regarding the license configurations, don't hesitate to contact us. We prepared a dedicated tutorial for both operation modes. My colleague Peter will guide you through all the steps and give you some more information about the respective DYNA4 functionalities. If you want to follow these steps, you will need additionally to your DYNA4 installation a GNU installation and a supported compiler. You can find the hardware and software compatibilities in the DYNA4 help or under this link. Now, please choose the tutorial for the operation mode that suits your use case the best.